Yay.
Friday?
It's Friday and I'm exhausted. 3.5 hours of sleep.
You know, you should sleep more.
I should.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
I was up for 2 hours last night in the middle of the night, so, you know.
They say you
get
should
it.
sleep, you know, more than 3 hours.
I think it's what, 7?
7 to 8
hours.
7 to 8.
That's normally what I get, but
All
we
in a
were on the
row?
road, so.
Just remember, guys and girls, don't solve all your problems with energy drinks.
Although they are delicious.
Tip of the day.
No,
They are
they're
delicious.
just
Tip
a
of the
temporary
day.
solution. They don't solve. They're just temporary solutions.
All right, so I'm gonna see if the Facebook is cooperating today.
YouTube's cooperating.
Looks like this is
YouTube.
happening. You guys, this is real. This is real life. We're doing this.
There we are.
Yeah.
I see it.
It's IRL.
Yeah. Wait, how do I look at the?
Trying to get adjusted. Uh-oh.
Where? Howdy
There you go.
Rob Lomax. Howdy
Hey,
from
Rob's
Texas.
Boyd's in, sort of.
Boyd's here. All right. So welcome in to Gun Talk Live. Sometimes we do it on Thursdays. Sometimes we do it on Fridays.
Sometimes we don't do one at all.
Yeah. We are consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how we need to be.
This Gun Talk Live is brought to you by Taurus, GunDealio.com, Trigger the Deals, and by Lockdown, Secure Your Lifestyle. Taurus, the new Taurus Defender 605 revolver, is built for self-defense and everyday carry. 5-round revolver, chambered in .357 Magnum. Whoo! 38 Special.
Well, yeah, that
Features,
one's nice.
yeah, features a 3-inch barrel and tritium front night sight. Available in 4 different models. Comes with a limited lifetime warranty. TaurusUSA.com. Sig Sauer, new this week from Sig Sauer, the P322. Sig's first U.S. designed and manufactured .22 long rifle pistol.
So, I got a question, a message on my phone that said, 1, is it really good?
You want to hear like the honest truth? All right, so let me finish the read and then I'll tell you. 20 plus 1 round capacity, more than any other compact .22 on the market. Optics ready, features a thread adapter, single action trigger with interchangeable shoes, so flatty or kind of curved. That's neat. Fully adjustable fiber optic sights, sigsauer.com. I'm going to read the rest and then we'll get to this.
Yes.
You're going to have to hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you my opinion. Lockdown's new secure wall organization products help turn any wall into a gun room.
What?
Easy to configure. The secure wall options are an inexpensive way to organize firearms, magazines, and gear with wall panels. Handgun and long gun hangers, pegs, racks, shelves, baskets. Pair it with the vault door. Turn your closet or even a room into your gun safe. Use code GUNTALK10 for 10% off your entire cart at lockdown.com. Also, Smith & Wesson. They have a CSX. It's pretty new still. It's still
special.
new. Hammer-fired micro 9mm aluminum alloy frame, ambi thumb safety, interchangeable back straps, 10-round magazine, 12-round magazine, smith-wesson.com. Wheeler Tools. Oh my gosh. We appreciate these guys for making this possible. Wheeler Tools offers a variety of
reading.
gunsmithing tools, armorers kits for ARs, rings and mounts, complete scope mounting kits. Of course, the fat sticks, preset torque wrench set. Working on your guns is easy. Don't use a channel lock, people. Upgrade your bench at wheelertools.com. Use the code GUNTALK10 for 10% off. And we've got Gun Talk's everyday carry giveaway, guntalk.com/win through next week. Chance to win 3 grand prizes that include the Sky DVG-1 Red Dot Ready 9mm pistol, handy little carry gun, a Crossbreed Holsters gift card, and a Super Tuck Deluxe holster with Founder Sears leather, and the Surefire Stiletto Pro flashlight. It's what I carry every day. One first prize winner will receive the Surefire X300 UB handgun.
Look at this. Look at this nice little carry package
How
right
about
there.
that? Look, little EDC.
Yeah.
Hence why we call it Everyday Carry Giveaway. Guntalk.com/win. All right, so let's just skip around. Sig Sauer, the new P322.
Back it up.
So we got it in. Phil Strader came down. You guys have probably been seeing the videos that we did with him. And my first reaction was, okay. I mean, it's a polymer. I had no complaints about it at all. But I was like,
It ran.
it ran great. Polymer 22 pistol. Okay, cool.
Red dot ready.
And then we needed to film some more stuff, and they sent us one down. And we went out to the range, and I started like messing around it on my own time. And I was like, wait, this is really nice.
Yeah.
And it at first, and I think that's what's happening, because I noticed like this video that we put out, it didn't get as many views as I thought it might.
Yeah.
Although it was probably YouTube. It's the overlords,
Yeah.
right? But I think people were like, okay, it's a 22, but it's probably the most modern designed 22 out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's,
Well, and Bob Lee on here, he says that he wants us to talk to people at Glock and have the G44 have an MOS version, which this one is, the P322 is optics ready. That kind of starts separating it. But honestly, Taurus is a sponsor of ours today, and I got to run the TX22 competition pistol of
which
theirs.
is really different,
Really different.
but really cool.
But it was awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, if you are looking at a first-time user experience, that is it.
So, Victor,
Fantastic.
I'm loving your comments. First of all, says he likes the shirt. This is from our shop. You can purchase it. It's called our Greater Than shirt. And just go to shopguntalk.com or go to guntalk.com and click on the little shop.
But now we need to do another addition to this.
Yeah.
That's the stack and a half.
Yeah.
That I don't.
And just call it like Game Changer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we also didn't get a chance to talk about this. You read that this is part of our giveaway.
Yes.
The DVG1.
The Sky. And so it's SCCY. They say Sky is how they
Yes.
say it, which is better than SCCY.
Right.
Right. So, but anyway, it is red dot ready, 10+1, 5.5 pound trigger on it. Nice little compact pistol. Man,
To me, this is a gun that is very simple. It's very like
Yes.
point and shoot kind of gun. Small enough to carry, that kind of thing. Also, Victor, I love this comment. Why do most 22 pistol rifles, well, pistols for sure, come with 10-round magazine? I don't know. Probably Sig was like, well, why? Let's make it 20.
Let's go 20.
Yeah, let's go 20.
They need to do an extendo mag for it.
Yes. Actually,
That would be
they
cool.
are doing that.
Oh,
Maybe. I shouldn't say. I don't know. I know nothing.
did you spill something?
I don't know. Go look at Sig's website.
I shouldn't. That's my bad. I shouldn't have set you up.
I don't know.
It was him, not me.
Don't send Sig any emails. Ryan Gresham did not say
Oh
anything.
my gosh, what have you done?
Oh, well. Can't trust us.
I don't know.
I know
Hey,
nothing.
Did you know we had a winner last week?
Winner, winner.
Winner, winner,
And
chicken.
I love the comment from our winner.
Yes. So our winner is Tony Perillo. Perillo.
Or maybe it's just Perillo.
Yeah. Hey, you won. There you go.
You won. There you
But
go.
no, huh? Apparently you and Chris didn't have it together and you didn't say what you were giving away. So I had to come up
Sounds
with
about
something.
right. Yeah.
But we have a loophole prize pack. You're going to
Wow.
get some ANSI rated glass so you can look stylish on the
That's
range,
like-
and a loophole hat. So this
like-
week
those
we're
are
gonna
nice.
Yeah, this week we're gonna give another pair of these because I
Can't believe he keeps doing. He like brings out stuff. I'm like, dude, that's like $300. Like,
No,
that's
but
crazy.
it's good. They're good stuff. They're good glass. We wear them quite a bit. They're some of the better glass out there. So
Make you look good.
yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
So last week and this week, we've
And
been.
the week before.
God, that's right. We have been running the roads. So last week, KJ, Chris Reno, and myself, we loaded up in the car. We went to a couple different events going on, industry events. One was the Shooting Sports Showcase out in Talladega, Alabama, put on by POMA, the Professional Outdoor Media Association, and NASGW, and the National Association of Sporting Goods Wholesalers.
Well done.
Whew, that's a mouthful. And we got to, there were, I don't know, a few dozen different manufacturers there showing off guns and products and scopes and whatnot. And so we got to shoot stuff there. And then we went out to South Carolina. Palmetto State Armory had their big event, The Gathering. And Thursday was the media day. And so we got to shoot Lots of stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys went to the gathering and you guys were there on the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday,
Open to the public.
let us know how it was, because we skated out there right before the rain hit, and so I'm guessing it was a muddy mess.
Yeah,
So,
we lucked out. We were like, woof, glad I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
yeah. So, but no, it was a really good event. A lot of these events and these media events we go to, we get to shoot a lot of guns. We get to shoot a lot of new stuff that you guys get to shoot now. But we get to spend a little bit more time behind the trigger, because at a show like SHOT Show, where you're so locked into a schedule, you don't get to spend a lot of time with these firearms, which was the case because, honestly, Tom hijacked our first gun that we're going to look at.
Yes, so we have 4 videos we're going to show you, just showing a little sample of some stuff we shot. The first one, Ruger. We do a lot of stuff with Ruger, but obviously they bought Marlin, and now they've reintroduced the first Ruger-built Marlin, and take a look. All right, the new reintroduced model 1895 Marlin. This is, of course, a project that Ruger's been working on for a while. This is my first shots out of the gun. Love the big loop, super smooth action. This is something I know a lot of people are excited about. And this is one of those guns that can do a whole lot of different things and good for a whole lot of different things. But excited to see this back out in the market, and it's a really pretty gun. Yes, pretty gun in 4570. They didn't mess around when they brought out the first one.
Right, and we were shooting that one with a can on it, which made it very pleasant to shoot. So if you're going to go with an 1895 SBL, I recommend getting a can that fits it, because it makes it a lot more fun to shoot than just a 4570.
It's a little quieter, and it helps with recoil. 4570 packs a punch. So people were saying, God, why is it taking so long for Ruger to bring out this Marlin? They could have. They probably couldn't have, but people were like, just turn on the machines. Well, it didn't work that way. And then, you know, they brought down everything, and instead of just jumping right back in and just cranking out stuff, Ruger, talking to the engineers, they said, let's just take a step back. Yeah. Let's think about what should we build and what would we change and to make better. And just as a for instance, threaded barrel.
Yes.
Right? That's just one little modern feature that right out of the factory everybody is going to want.
Yeah. And it's funny, Tom has done some stuff with this, because we were supposed to get one, but Tom reached out before us and said, hey, send one out here to Idaho. I'd love to give one work out. So he ended up getting to shoot it, and this were our first shots through it, but it ran really well. It looks great. It looks the part. It looks every bit a Marlin in my mind. Like, it looks the part. And lever guns are making a massive comeback. I was just in the gun shop. They said, hey, we just got I was like, is anything moving? What's moving? And they're like, every lever gun we get in, we sell it immediately.
It's crazy. I don't really understand why, but it is true.
It is true. They haven't figured out a way to ban them yet. I mean, right? So you look at it that way, and a lever gun is probably a pretty dang good gun to own right now.
Like a hedge against
everything. A hedge against, like, well, we need something, and you need to learn to run them. We just shot yesterday an event that we were at, the Rossi R92. Phenomenal gun, because it's 357, and you can shoot 38s out of it.
Very cool.
It, with a can on it, doesn't move.
Yeah, that's great.
Fantastic. I mean, a 38 suppressed.
And 357 out of a rifle with a scope on it, man, you can reach out and touch some stuff with that. I mean, that's probably a 200-yard gun.
Yep.
That's very cool.
100%.
So next one we spent, are the next three all?
Next three are all CMMG.
It's a company that honestly, Gun Talk hasn't covered a whole lot, and I was happy to see them there and shoot their stuff.
And that's one of the reasons these events are so good for media like us, is because we spend a lot of time with our partners like Ruger and Smith & Wesson and Sig, and we don't get a lot of time with other companies. And so these media events are perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect ways for us to get to shoot new stuff. And we've been impressed with a lot of the CMMG stuff.
So let's run the first one.
Kind of looks like a 5.7, but it's not a 5.7. This is the 4.6 by 30, and we're shooting this in the CMMG Banshee. 4.6 is basically a little 17 caliber round, so it's packing a punch. This mag holds 40 rounds, but it shouldn't be a lot of recoil. Let's try it out. No recoil, and you can kind of tell by shooting it and hearing that steel, it's a pretty high velocity round, very similar to a 5.7. Packs a punch, easy to shoot.
Yeah. So that was, and I didn't have any experience with this cartridge, this caliber.
I didn't either. 4.6 by 30?
Yeah, so it's essentially, I think, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, it's a 5.7 neck down to 4.6, so it's shooting a 17 caliber bullet. Very cool, and you could tell on their pretty guns too, nice finishes and stuff like that.
Oh, great. But I was looking at the 4.6, and in that like compact package, you can get really accurate with it, and I thought, man, for a coyote gun, that would be.
I was telling Tom that he was like,
fun.
"Ooh, 4.6."
A 4.6, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's loading for.
Well, I think the ammo we were shooting was Fiocchi. I believe the 4.6 was developed or popularized by HK in some of their guns. But I think Fiocchi was loading some stuff there. You guys have to look around. All right, let's run the next one from CMMG.
This looks like an AR-15 mag, and it can fit in an AR-15, but it's CMMG's conversion to 9mm. Just snap them in. It runs in their CMMG Banshee. The Banshee means it's a pistol caliber or a pistol style configuration. So I've got the 9mm here. Let's see what it shoots like. And it has a giggle switch too. And it runs.
So they did have a full auto lower.
They did have a full auto loader.
They did put the 4.6 on the full auto lower.
That was probably the funnest gun I shot.
It was a religious experience.
It was.
It was.
Because you can control it.
It was special.
You could really control it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a great full auto shooter. I just don't have a lot of time behind them. But when you're getting hits on steel.
Yeah, going full auto, going. Most people, if you don't shoot full auto a lot, you kind of drift up.
Yeah, which is what I do. And
super controllable. That's the whole point.
You can control it.
So yeah, but the 9mm is neat, and the way they're doing basically a conversion kit for AR mags to make them be 9mm mags. So I say AR mags, traditional 5.56,
right.
223 mags. All right, we got one more from CMMG.
Nope, we're not shooting AKs. I know you think we are. CMMG. This is the Mutant. It takes AK mags. This is 7.62 by 39, but kind of looks like an AR. Feels like an AR, but not exactly. Let's shoot a bit. But of course, got to do this.
Yeah, so the Mutant, they're known for that one.
Right, right. You control that a little bit better than I had anticipated, because I've expected more muzzle rise, but that
What are you saying?
nothing.
I didn't expect you to be able to do that, Ryan.
I expect that from me.
So, yeah, the Mutant is one that they've popularized, been known for AK mags and sort of an AR platform thing.
But that's new for
interesting.
us.
It's interesting. I mean, and there have been some others that have done it. I think Rock River's done it.
Faxon.
Faxon has done it. So what do you think about that, the ARAC?
The
Faxon,
ARAC.
yeah.
The Faxon ARAC.
What do you think about that? I mean, does that make sense? I mean, some people might go, well, now I can run if you have a bunch of AK mags, or
Yes.
you have a lot of 7.62 by 39 ammo, or you just like to be weird.
You like to be weird. So
There you go.
So you go across the world. If you're in conflict-ridden country, what's the likelihood of you picking up an AK?
Very likely.
I
Very,
mean,
very likely.
that's probably going to
Now-
be the gun that you're going to pick up. So you better.
This doesn't perhaps help you. Maybe you should actually own an AK and practice with it, so you know how to run an
Yes.
AK and be proficient with
Yes.
that. If that's the argument, I don't know. If you're pulling a James Yeager and you're going to Ukraine to help people out,
Yeah, that and lever guns.
and lever guns. Still the lever gun.
You need to know.
So we got some comments coming in, a lot of comments. Steven, he wants a single shot 4570. Rick says, really hope Ruger, Marlin, will make a 308 lever action. Ooh,
Interesting.
maybe.
So Chris and I went to a Hush event with Taurus. They have a new gun coming out. I can't say anything.
AAC, Hush.
Yes, Hush with
Silencers?
AAC, those
Good.
guys over there. Really fun event. Fiocchi was there, Aimpoint, and we shot some really fun guns. But one of the guns that we had most fun with, we were shooting out to 300 yards with a 300 blackout, Thompson Center single shot.
Ooh,
So it was like a contender.
that's fun.
It
Is it a rifle or a pistol?
was a rifle, 300 yards. So we
Really?
were aiming about 3 plates high. Chris kind of walked Don, our cameraman, in, and he hit it. And then Chris gets on the gun, hits it in one shot. I think it took me 3 to 4 shots or so to get it walked in.
Yeah.
But-
Subsonic?
Subsonics.
Oh, yeah.
Subs.
Yeah,
So-
at 300 yards, that thing is like
Yeah, but-
just trying to sail in the wind. He's like,
Yeah.
come on, go,
Yeah.
go.
But that gun was so quiet.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't make any noise. And so
There's no action.
right.
There's no semi-automatic stuff going on. It's
No.
just
It's just the sound
stupid
of
quiet.
it. I mean, so what was funny was we just, they were hitting the 100, 150, and Chris and I were like, that's 300 out there. Let's do that one. And so all of a sudden we're sitting here shooting
Yeah.
this, and all of a sudden we start looking around, and there's a crowd of people waiting to line up to do it.
Do it.
Yes, because it was kind of a challenge.
That's what we do.
Yeah, and then of course Eric Poole gets up there.
Yeah.
Guns and ammo.
Yeah.
He gets up there, and he goes offhand.
Eric's a good shooter. What was he?
He was
Marine?
a high power.
Yeah.
He did all the high power competitions.
Yeah.
He gets up there and he's got
Oh,
it,
geez.
resting up there.
Come on, Poole.
Eric hit it on his 5th or 6th shot
Offhand?
offhand
That's
at
good.
300 yards, but then he did it like 2 or 3 times in a row.
That's pretty good.
So
Yeah.
he kind of upped the ante very quickly.
So some other comments. William, I like this. You're from Oklahoma. You'll have to take this one.
Perfect.
So is it pronounced lever or lever?
Lever. Lever.
Lever action. So do you?
Well, I
do
guess
you
how long the draw is.
Do you fillet a fish or do you fillet a fish?
Or do you fillet a fish?
Fillet.
Fillet.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody.
Lever action.
Lever action.
I don't know what John Wayne called him. What'd the Duke say?
Lever action.
Probably lever.
Partner.
He probably said lever
lever.
action.
All right, so we do have, as you can tell on the bottom of the screen, we have something else to talk about here too. So, man, the ATF has been doing all kinds of interesting things lately.
Oh, goodness.
And kind of a reminder, Don't go to sleep on this stuff. And much like politicians, ATF are government workers. You know how, like, when you turn the light on in a room, cockroaches scatter? They don't like it when you shine the light on them. Mm-hmm. Those two statements have nothing to do with each other. I just was talking about cockroaches.
Yeah,
but anyway.
pretty good.
So shine a light on things. So an open letter from the ATF regarding forced reset triggers, FRTs if you're in the know. So the problem is they sent out a letter on Thursday, yesterday, to a bunch of dealers and manufacturers, but in kind of like, the problem is they're not very clear about what they're saying. So they sent out a letter to provide guidance saying that some forced reset triggers are considered firearms. The trigger that you sell, like the little thing that comes in a clamshell like this, is a firearm, and maybe perhaps a machine gun. A machine gun. The problem is, and they're being marketed as replacement triggers because they are replacement triggers. Unlike traditional triggers and binary triggers, the subject FRTs do not require shooters to pull and then subsequently release the trigger to fire a second shot. Instead, these FRTs utilize the firing cycle to eliminate the need for the shooter to release the trigger before the second shot is fired. So the problem is, what's going on is, and NSSF sent out a letter saying, wait a minute, you sent out this letter, but what do you want people to do with these triggers? What do you want dealers to do with the triggers? Which triggers are in violation? We kind of need some clarification if there's a problem. So just a heads up, we don't know the end result, end answer for you yet, but just something to be aware of.
They're making criminals out of people who own those. Because what they're going to do.
Because there's such a major problem with forced reset triggers right now.
This is what their focus is.
Make-believe problems. Like, ask sheriffs, honest sheriffs around the country, are you seeing problems with 80% lower guns, ARs, pistols, whatever, ghost guns? Honest sheriffs will go, never even seen one, never even picked one up from like a crime scene. It's not
a deal.
Yeah. The gangbangers don't usually have jigs in their house and they're doing gunsmithing projects. That's not typically the case. So anyway, that's going on. Other stuff going on with ATF lately, and also stuff going on at the state level. Washington, I think they signed into law.
Oh yeah.
Limiting the capacity of magazines to 10 because 10 is better than 11. 11 bad, 10 totally good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
It's so frustrating what they're doing right now, and that legislation is coming to a house near you.
Yes.
It is.
And that's the problem. Don't do those stupid people in Washington, or I don't live in Washington thing. Dude, we live in Louisiana, and you'd think Louisiana, they're surrounded by just a bastion of conservativeness, and in general, yes.
Yeah.
But like our governor vetoed constitutional carry.
Right.
Couldn't get it through. So.
Almost the only one in the southeast region.
No, we're surrounded. Everybody has constitutional carry.
Everybody does.
Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama.
Mississippi,
Everybody has it. And we're over here like, I got
Not
the
us.
permit. I got my Second Amendment permit right here. I applied to exercise my God-given right. They said it was okay. It's like, what the hell? Please, sir, if it pleases the court, may I please carry my God-given right?
I want you to start doing this as a voice, a weekly voice. You're going to give a tirade on in that voice every week. That would be amazing.
All-knowing ATF, please may I install a trigger in my gun? Jesus. All right, that's probably enough for today. It's Friday.
Is it hot in here?
Woo! All right. Who started the 10 rounds is a standard capacity? I don't know. What's standard? What's standard anyway?
30 round, 40 round, 60 round.
Yeah.
100 round drum. Whatever you got.
Well, wait a minute. The lawyers are going to get together and say, let's look at what the definition of standard is.
They can't even define
Standard.
what woman is.
But wait. Okay,
Sorry.
AR-15 mags. Standard. Would standard be like what's most common?
Well, what comes
Uh-oh.
what comes with your firearm when you purchase it in
It's
a
what they
freedom-loving state?
Uh-oh. Problem. How many 30-round AR mags are there out there? And how many 10-round AR mags are there out there?
Depends on where you're counting them.
What would be
Nationally?
standard?
30.
All right, thank you. Now you have your answer, but this is not legal advice.
And we have a standard capacity shirt on shopguntalk.com.
Go buy yourself a standard capacity shirt.
And people will go, what does that even mean? And you get a chance to
You like,
explain it.
there you go. All right, guys, that's it for us. It's Friday. Get outside, maybe. Do some shooting
Go
this
shoot.
weekend.
Yeah.
Spring has sprung. Be careful. Wear eye and ear protection. And be careful at those public ranges, everybody. That's it for us. We will see you next time.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.